Not having used iPads before, and really, I mean, when I first arrived at the school, we had chalk. We were using chalk on the chalkboards. Then I discovered my board was magnetic. That was like huge, huge. So to get iPads in was it was really quite scary, but really exciting.
I knew simply by default the fact that it's a useful, easy, portable tool, that it was going to be a good thing. I had no idea what they were about, but I was excited to know that I was going to learn, not just the kids, it was me as well. I suppose I was also a bit scared because I didn't know if I could justify them enough, but I was also excited. I learnt so much last year and overcame a lot of that sort of initial nervousness and realised more about what is out there, what's on there on the iPad that I can use in the classroom.
They were able to hand things into me through email. Many of my students preferred typing and doing things. I had a notebook format where they would have their notes and things, and they would cut and paste like a working notebook. And I came into the year expecting to do that again, and it just didn't work out because many of the kids wanted to do it on the iPad instead of in their notebooks. So some of the things that I was used to doing, it made me find different ways to do things, gave me different opportunities to get information across to the students as well. So it changed me not only in how I teach, but also in the aspects of grading and collecting papers and presenting.
I think in terms of the students and their learning, I've already mentioned, I think the primary benefit of using the iPads is the instant enthusiasm and interest. So before you've even started a subject, you know you're going to have that engagement because of the tool that you're using, rather than it just being me speaking to the class.
What I tended to find out is we started doing an electronic self-evaluation portfolio, and kids were able to then be able to look at how they were doing in each unit. We've used it for fitness testing as well. They've been able to record their scores. So like for now, we're in my second year, so they have a folder with grade 6, they've got their fitness apps, they've got their fitness records from grade 6, we have a grade 7 with their grade 7 records. In the past, we used exercise books. It took a long time to hand out exercise books, hand them back in. I lost my exercise book, you lost all the information. Now everything is one central place.
The kids were always where they needed to be, where I expected them to be, doing what they were supposed to be doing. And if I had said to them, okay, well, you've got this project or whatever to do, then all of a sudden it turned into, oh, can we do a iMovie? Can we do a puppet thing? Can we do a... And they had more leeway and more freedom in that respect.
Differentiate a lot more now, and students will be able to be so much more creative.
Yes, there's been a big change. Even up to now, I think the biggest success was with the strength training, because a lot of them will still ask me, I need to go back upstairs. When are we allowed to go back upstairs? I would like to go and work out upstairs. Because suddenly they had the information in their hands. They knew what they were doing. If they couldn't find any, they could replay a video. They could get up on their own. They could literally work on their own without me being there. I was just a facilitator.
Yeah. Didn't really know much about them to start off with, but had some good PD, and now it's just really part of my teaching every day. The chalk is no more.
You realise it's worth the effort to just keep at it, and you learn with every time you're using it. I'm learning.
I want to express my thanks to HIS for bringing this technology in, because it really has made an enormous difference to my teaching and to my learning, and to be able to just pass that learning on to the kids.